Righty. We're back. Alrighty, good evening. And I haven't even done the stream intro yet. So, hello again, this is Troy's Majestus, and we're out exploring. And tonight we're joined by Lyndeb, Philip, and Cody. So,
the rings are too far away for me to target. Interesting.
Hello, Ronald. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream.
Be sure to check out Philip's new YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, I should...
position myself farther away.
I should, do I still have that? Oh, good, I still have it in the buffer.
That way, when he says bloody hell, you can click over there and see what the hell he's talking about.
So I put a link to Philip's concurrent live stream, and oh, of course, I jumped up to Super Cruise, and it says you're in Super Cruise.
Yes, sir. And good evening, Ronald. How you doing? Thank you for joining the chat.
Good evening, Ronald.
Now, I don't know if you're too far away or whether you're 26 light seconds.
I don't even see you. Where's your beacon?
You know, that might be the problem. I might have forgotten to turn it on when I got connected. Yes, I did.
Oh, I saw you just right there.
Yep. Well, I will drop
But
down.
You are wing signal. Let me jump down.
Oh, Trace, you
Yep.
missed it.
What's that?
I landed myself into a very valuable system here.
Nice.
Multiple high metal content terraformables, a high metal, a water world terraformable, and a rocky world terraformable.
Nice.
I swear for Christmas I'm going to get him some Bengay.
Special about this sector of space where rocky terraformables.
Oh, congratulations on your first planetary landing. Just try and take off.
Who did it?
Ronald.
Oh, congrats, Ronald.
So all you need to do is
back on.
yeah, all you need to do is just try and take off. Basically you try, up thrusters or, throttle. Up thrusters is usually better than throttle, so you don't scrape your shields along the planet.
Don't just throttle. You'll end up crashing to the ground most likely. Up thrusters until you're a few kms off the ground, then hit the throttle.
I go up to about 10
And
meters.
of course, you could do that too.
Then again, I've been doing this longer.
Cody?
Yes.
We might as well go over here in this corner and play tiddlywinks.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, that's interesting.
Ready to engage.
What?
I think I dropped back down to normal space again. There I am. I got everything working now. Woohoo!
Why
I
don't
show
you
you.
drop down to normal space?
I just...
I have no idea why
I'll show you as a box. A hollow box.
Yep, hollow box, and I've got the next system and ready to go.
Okay.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift.
to fold space.
Oh, beware, Philip. Tonight is your night.
Uh-oh.
If you say something goofy, I'm gonna I'm gonna walk through that door.
Uh-oh.
And I just got a third system.
You got a third who?
I just discovered my third system.
Nice.
Not even a
Field scoping.
over here.
Well, we got 27 in here. I don't know who the hell it belongs to.
Better be careful. It might be me one day.
Fuel scoping.
All right, give me a second. I smell something burning. I want to go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Hope everything's okay.
Yeah, it's probably the wife fixes some fudge and he's just telling us it's burning.
Oh, but I heard
Yes.
his wife's a good cook.
I'm just saying he's using an excuse to go check out the fudge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's true. And I do believe I'm in. Well, I'm taking the mic out.
You on your Bluetooth or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
That's the reason why you sound so far
It's
away.
so hard to hear you.
Yeah, I'm using what I got here.
Yeah, I understand.
Yep.
But if I miss what you say, it's not because I'm ignoring you, I just didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, smell is identified, and it's benign.
It's what?
Benign. It is not something to worry about.
Okay. I figured it was fudge and you said I had to go get you a piece.
No, my wife changed up the scent she had going on the, and so,
Incense thingy bubber, whatever they call it.
yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
the mix between the old one and the new one was bit jarring, so I had to go, you know, it smelled like something was very badly off. But it's just me.
Okay, well, we won't worry about it then. I didn't like the pepper spray that one time.
Had some friends from college who were, one was in the criminal justice program, and the other one went with him to a summer job as part-time officers, and they sprayed down somebody with pepper spray, and then threw him in the back of the squad car and found out how much of a problem that really was.
Yeah, you let them air out for a while.
Wait a second. They sprayed him with the pepper spray, and before he can air out, they just tossed him in the back of their car?
Yeah.
What was the thinking?
It wasn't.
You giving these two?
Oops, I need to slow down.
Can you see that last one, Lynn, or do I have to move?
No, I'll have to move. It don't matter.
Okay, I'm almost
Wrong
there.
thing.
All right,
Yeah,
I should.
it was just on the corner of it.
Yeah. I think I can get it now. Oh yeah, now I got it.
System scan complete.
System map. Yeah, they basically were called in on a drunken disorderly.
Okay, to Cody, to you, this system, there was 23 or 27, I think I said. The star belongs to a DS-931. He just honked, or he just probably come in and jumped because he didn't get anything else.
I gotta drop to the main menu. I've got the system map bug.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to
Yeah, that can happen. All right, let's see. Yeah, they get real annoyed at that. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, Commander.
I had that stupid can't load the.
System.
I
Yeah.
never run into that bug. How are you triggering it?
I
It
wish I
does
knew.
time to time.
I wish I knew.
Maybe it's based on your video card or something?
No, it has.
Driver or something?
No. It fails to get the graphic from Elite.
Oh, okay. Server information error.
Yeah, and so basically, normally I'll see it when it'll come up and it'll have a black planet. But with two of us scanning the system, I can't. Sometimes Lynn
Miss it.
will get something and she'll have it download properly, but I won't.
Oh, number 5.
System map. So if I go to the main menu and come back, it gets them all for whatever reason.
Yeah, but your YouTube was spinning there too, buddy.
Yeah, Lynn says your YouTube looked like it was crashing as well.
Not now, but it was when you were having the menu map problem.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's a symptom of it. Yeah, because it ties up my I/O because the I/O locks. And so as soon as I recognize that, I drop off to the main menu, and we got 2 terraformables here.
Yes, sir.
Anything out at the second set of stars? I don't think so. It doesn't look good.
It's first one. It's number 3 and 4 for 4 and 5.
3 and 4. All right, so I'll do a flyby on 3 and meet you at 4.
Howdy, Mr. Blue Moon. I'm sorry if I didn't see you.
Funny, the water world was kind of bland. And the high metal content worlds are gorgeous. Huh? How the cookie crumble sometimes.
You're welcome, Ronald. Enjoy flying.
That's another thing in the tutorials. They should give them a list like they do in combat. They should give them a tutorial on how to land and how to take off and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, the problem is the tutorial was mostly made before Horizons.
No, there's additional Horizons tutorials, I believe.
Isn't that only text-based stuff?
No, there's some stuff in the tutorials section. And in addition to that, if you go, I think it's Exegius has a bunch of things that he shows you how to do and tells you to go practice.
Oh, okay.
And the Diamondback Explorer, or DBX, is a really nice ship, especially early on in the game. My other character,
The jump range.
yeah, it's a nice jump range. It's a nice all-around ship. My secondary character, McDuff Darkwing, is currently still in his Diamondback Explorer, even though he's got the money for a better ship.
Oh, yeah. How much did you make when you went back to the base?
I haven't been back yet.
Oh,
Oh, you mean the first time? Yeah, I made a couple $100 mil.
cool.
All right, fly
I'm
by
in
on
a
that
Cobra
guy.
with my new guy. And I've got 60
Ooh.
units of them.
Oh, listen to. He's in a Cobra. Ooh.
Cobra's a nice ship.
When you gentlemen grow up to be adults, go buy your cutter and come join me and Trace.
That's what I'm saving up.
Yeah. So if you want to see, there's a really good tutorial that Down to Earth Astronomy put together on
planetary landing.
No, that's Exegius. He's got a whole tutorial series. But Down to Earth Astronomy did start to Anaconda in 14 hours.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
And that's a real nice video because it shows you very quickly how to go through.
Although at the same time, I personally would advise against taking those routes because you rush over actually learning the game. It's kind of like a shortcut. A legal shortcut, but a shortcut.
A lot of people like doing that.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people want to get to then go first and then just move around after that.
Yeah.
I get it.
And, this time around with the next couple of weeks, it's really worth getting into a Diamondback Explorer or a Cobra or whatever with a detailed surface scanner.
Phantom.
Well, no, that's as early in the game, Philip. You can't afford a Phantom yet.
Well, with the increased rates, it won't take long to buy a Phantom.
Yeah, but until you engineer a Phantom, the DBX is a better ship.
That's true.
And there's the enhanced exploration data payout is only good between now and the 24th or so. So
yeah, that's a good point.
Philip, quit interrupting Trace, please.
You really
Hey,
do have
Philip.
to... Yeah?
Stop interrupting Trace.
Okay.
yeah, it's but right now the best jump range to capabilities is the Diamondback Explorer for the low end. You could do a lot of good stuff in a Cobra. It's not a bad choice. It's a pretty darn good all-around ship. In fact, that used to be always my second, what was my second go-to ship this time, because it makes it real easy to go tag people that the system people hazardous resource extraction sites, so it allows you to get money quite quickly. But as soon as I left the beginners area, since I knew I wanted to do exploring, I went and bought a Diamondback Explorer. And then after we did the community goal, I did a quick run back to the bubble and got some A-rated gear on it. I haven't engineered anything, but I got the A-rated gear, and then I went out exploring to get the money, so that when this little ×3 bonus is done around Christmas, I'll have plenty of cash. And either the Cobra or the Diamondback is just fine for doing this. Which ship am I in? Okay, Trace.
I am nobody found me.
What's up, Cody?
Said I am flying around this little area that I'm in just because I'm on number 6 that nobody has found yet. They're all
nice.
bodies, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's nice when you can find an area like that where nobody's been around.
He's right next to the base. He's not that far from it.
Oh, really? That's surprising.
System map. Alright, I flew by 3. Wait a minute, did I fly by... What did I do? Yeah, I did the right thing. I flew by 3, went to 4. Alright, so now I
think that's it.
Yep, that is it. Which means I need to select you and grab the next system. And away we go. Engage.
Charging FTL.
16 mil so far. That's awesome.
I guess it's
It's a very interesting sounding ship, I will give it that, yeah.
Fuel scooping.
I'll give it a lot of things. It's a nice ship.
What, Cobra?
Diamondback.
Oh,
Fuel scooping complete.
I was gonna say, you want a really cool one? Get a Mamba. That sounds like a Corvette on steroids.
It is a Corvette on steroids. I have a Mamba.
Me too.
The Corvette, the car, or
Yeah.
the Corvette, the federal Corvette?
No, the car. The Mamba
Oh,
is
nice.
the Mamba is a sports car. It is slick, pretty, and fast.
Oh, sweet. I might have to get one just to hear the engine war.
Oh hell, you put the thrusters on that, you will hear.
Not only that, but if you engineer it right, you can continuously use the thrusters.
Oh, cool.
So, I mean, you're basically holding between 485 and 511 meters per second. Continuous. You're just moving. System map.
Yeah, when he's in the Mamba, you can see me, I move over to the side because when he whips that baby around, there is no brakes.
All right. No fun planetary bodies in this system. On to the next.
9
Engage.
bodies, and we have at least
Preparing for jump.
one
Destination target
valuable
obscured.
rare.
Engage.
That's
Preparing
like
for jump.
Water World.
Y'all are finding the good stuff. I'm finding icy bodies.
It is a Water World.
Undiscovered icy bodies is probably about 10 million for the whole system.
They add up relatively
7 to
quickly.
10.
Yeah.
Times 3.
Well, Cody, me, Lynn, and Trace most likely all have just the valuable stars filtered in. We filtered out
Fuel scooping.
all
Yeah.
those red stars. classes
Actually, why don't
that
I
only
show
have
that?
icy bodies.
Hold on a sec.
What?
Let me finish scooping here, and I will show the star class selection on the stream.
Okay, cool.
Just remember where he's at around the base. For him to really go anywhere, it's going to be M-class stars.
Yeah,
Oh, well, let's.
as long as you stay around the base, don't
Because
worry
I
about
can't
it, Cody.
even target from here.
Yeah. But
'Cause
for
it's
the
an M-class.
future, look at
Are
what
y'all
Trace
talking
is
about
going to
the
show you.
RTZ phone thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like me and Trace out here. We only have 4
Galaxy
star
map.
systems picked. We have
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
A, F, K, and G.
Yep.
Yeah, I have more than that selected, but not much more.
Well, those 4 have the highest percentages of the top value planets.
Yeah.
So if you want to very quickly explore for profit, you want to have those 4 selected, and nothing else. Apply the filter to your route, and that'll keep you on the best available stars if possible.
Yep.
System map. Not always possible, but you know. We own the system.
Where's this rocky ice?
And nothing good here.
It might be
Okay.
here. It's like,
Away we go.
Right when you are.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Charging FTL.
And the reason why we came to that assumption is Mr. Trace there researched out the percentages and found that Earth likes and water worlds were a higher percentage in those 4 categories.
Yeah,
And so that's the only star systems we go to.
Yep.
I found that high metal content worlds really like A and B class stars. Like, really like A and B class stars.
Yes, but for them to be terraformable, the Bs are not
Fuel scooping.
ideal.
Nope.
For terraformable high metal content on a B is
Fuel scooping.
something like 5%,
Yeah.
whereas on an AF or K, it's 15 to 20.
You have a K selected?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have K selected.
System. Oh, Ks have nice stuff. A lot of our Earthlights have
Really?
been on Ks.
Really?
Yep.
It's not even a scoopable star, isn't it?
Yes, it
K
is.
is.
Oh, okay.
Where in the world you been?
All right.
Ready
Let
when you are, sir.
engage.
I have either an
Finding
Earthlight
FTL.
or a rocky ice hiding here, and I can't find it.
Oh, it may be behind the star, or it may be on an eccentric orbit.
Yeah, I know. It's not behind the star, it's somewhere else. Oh, wait, I found it. It's hiding in between the billion star cluster. It's a rocky ice.
Where's that?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I have selected.
Fuel scooping.
32. Ooh, nice. Money, money.
I have O, B, A, F, and G selected. As well as Carson stars.
For your O and B, you might as well discard and put K in there.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you can go to the neutrons if you like, because a lot of times they will
Yeah,
have
I do.
good secondary stars.
Yeah.
But
I
the
have
And they pay, what,
selected as well.
50K?
60K for a neutron itself. So
Yeah, 60K. Times 3.
Yeah, neutron and white dwarfs tend to be next to something else.
yeah, they don't tend to occur by themselves. But it's really random what they occur with. So,
Yeah.
if you're doing, looking to quickly make money, maybe there's a water world. No, that's a gas giant. What am I thinking? It had the right pattern, but I was in the wrong section of the spectrum.
I'll just say you haven't been hanging out with Philip too long.
One high metal content is terraformable, and the water world is terraformable. So, Ks are good stars, huh?
Ks are very good stars. They have
Oh,
a,
okay.
I think it's,
always figured the red equals bad.
no, it has to do with the prevalence and size of the habitable zone and likelihood of worlds to fall within that habitable zone.
System scan complete.
Where's he get it? The reds are bad. Hell, M-class stars are scoopable. It's the brown dwarfs that's not.
Yeah, I know, but red ones are kind of like dead stars,
System
basically, at this point. I find mainly ices and rocks.
The red dwarf, which is your M, yes, that's mainly
Yeah,
ices
white
and dwarfs.
Are the most worthless stars in the game.
No, not really. The protostars are, because they're not scoopable and they never have anything good around them, and they're not worth much.
Stars in general aren't worth much for some reason.
Nope, there's a few special types that are.
More valuable.
All right, ready when you are.
Get the RV out. That's where we're going.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
Hey, that's good. That this weekend with the RV.
We're going to system. It's RV-C, so I just had to be funny. Get the RV out.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were saying that.
She makes all sorts of fun comments about the abbreviations of the systems we're going to.
Wait till I find some that I can... Nah, I'll keep that to myself.
Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
All right. Well,
Where them puppies are. Are you?
all right, there we go. I dripped a little bit of water in my mouse area.
Uh-oh.
It's
And
annoying.
your mouse was what? Sliding away.
Now it's sticking. Had to clean off the bottom of the mouse a little more.
Look at the size of that high metal content world, will you?
All right.
Huh?
System up. Ooh, that big. Hey, we own the system.
Yep. Nothing here, though.
Yeah. Oh, that tends to happen. All right, on to the next one.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Yeah, K isn't a red, it's a yellow-orange.
Oh, okay.
4, 3, 2.
They should color coded it, but did that?
What, Cody?
I was on fighting purple stars. They're all undiscovered.
He finds either the brown dwarfs or the Y-class stars.
Fuel scoping.
It's all icy bodies at them.
Fuel scoping complete.
Yeah, but when you're getting first discovery on icy bodies on system after system after system, it's surprising
And
how
times
quickly it
3.
adds up. Well, even at times 1, it adds up quick. Times 3, it's just like, bonus!
Yeah, and don't forget, asteroids pay $3,000 each one of them.
Okay.
So if you have 100 systems that you scanned and has, and they all basically most have asteroids in them, yeah, you're gonna make some money.
These have not. No asteroids in them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you get an asteroid belt with like 6 clusters, that's 6 times 3,500, and then right now it's times 3. That adds up pretty darn quick.
Yep.
Okay, nothing good here. On we go.
I'm getting nothing for Christmas.
Christmas. Engage. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Jump to the next system.
Splat. Face plant.
Thanks, Philip. Didn't you get the Engineer Pro scanner?
No, I haven't been back to the CG station yet.
Oh. Shooting all these pros. Like, what are you doing? I'm shooting. And I'm done.
What? I can't hear you.
You don't want to hear.
He was just confused why you're having to shoot so many probes. It's because you don't have the
Yeah.
Liz is being nasty.
No, you can't do that. That's my damn job.
We have another
We have
water world.
Oh, look. More icy body.
Well, you're going to get them by the station.
system.
Oh, please freaking help
You know
me.
what it is? Everybody
Cleric
out
Boomer.
Yep. All of them.
The other
See, I
thing
would have
is,
called that cleric boomer.
the other thing is the CG station
First
has
one.
an M-Star, and that's where Ammonia World is at.
Yeah,
That's-
I heard you.
Yeah, that's a pretty rare to have a an ammonia world
Yeah.
at an M-Star. It doesn't put out all that much heat.
No, it doesn't.
Although because ammonia has a lower freezing point than water, it does, it's viable. Rare, but viable.
Yep.
Hey, Cody, was you anywhere around when we talked Philip into going into one of those non-human sites?
No.
Well, nothing was really funny about that. It's just the scout ships were too fast for my piece of crap Xenoscan.
No.
You cannot scan with that thing. It's the worst scanner in the game.
Tell down to down to astronomy that, and tell Exegius that. They use it all
Yo,
the time.
tell them right in their face.
Yeah, and Exegius will
That
blow your
scanner
ass plumb
sucks.
out of the galaxy, because he's a pirate. And he has an interdictor. He will blow you up.
One high metal content is terraformable, and we have a non-terraformable water world.
We have probes launching left and right here.
This could be a good note. All icy body.
Surface scanned by
I thought I had a good one. I got a few
Surface scan
Or-
complete.
That's what's discovered. Nope. All icy bodies. Just kidding. I'll take it.
Cody, you're around where the CG station is. Try to
I'm
go
defense
east
space.
of the CG station for a little bit and search around there. It's probably the least scoped area
God, systems
around the
that nobody's
station.
been
and you
in.
might
What are you
find
talking
some
about, Philip?
valuables.
He is in systems that nobody's been to.
Yes.
Yeah, but
The thing you have to understand, Philip.
Filtered out.
Philip, he's in a Cobra.
What?
He's in a Cobra. He's got
Yeah.
a very short jump range, which means he's hitting systems nobody's been to because we all jumped right over him.
Fuel scooping.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
Okay.
not telling you that, but I'm only spotting one star at a time.
Complete.
Oh, loop of streaming.
Oh no, Philip never does loops ashamed. He'll tell you himself. Never, never, never.
I can't even see the numbers with all these stars in my face. And then I'm talking to you guys.
Well,
have
we can
a
mute you
chat
and
on
we
the
can
right.
fix that thing. Stop talking.
This was a decent one. I had 18 I found on this one.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm jumping star to star. I'm not spotting any big crowd. My Cobra will do 25 light years.
Which is plenty, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like we've been trying to tell Philip for ages that just because you got the jump range don't mean crap. Because you go 15,000 light years out, you got to come 15,000 back.
Yep.
And you can get the same data just 5,000 light years out if you just do it right.
System scan complete.
System map.
And I'm not jumping any big jumps just for the simple fact is I'm finding stuff. Why would I be here?
Yeah.
He'll be sitting back here at the base with all these hundreds of millions or billions of credits, and we'll still be jumping back to the base, and he'll be sitting there eating all the damn ice cream again.
Right?
Yeah, but at least
You know, these amazing planets I wouldn't otherwise if I didn't take these hard jumps.
engage.
Like this one here, I'm
Preparing for
down
war.
3 light years away.
Yeah, I did
Philip,
that.
you would
Wait
jump
till you
right
get
over.
out there to the center, Cody, and you can jump them, and it's 1 light year apart. And you got a million of them to choose from.
Which is going to happen when after a handful of more jumps I make, I'm going to set it on economy mode until the time limit's almost up, and then I'll head back to the station.
It's a beautiful system for you to jump into out there, Philip. Sagittarius A.
Fuel scan.
It's a lovely system.
Which one?
Sagittarius A.
Oh, no, I'm not going there.
Fuel scan complete.
Why? It's a black hole. That's 80 grand.
Yeah, but I don't want to go that far. That's another, like, 5,000 light years.
Gone as far, almost that far already. Why stop now?
Because I need to start heading back. Besides, I want to take a detour on my way back to take another screenshot of the planet on the gorgeous ammonia world I found a while back.
You probably, unless you bookmarked it, you probably lost
I
it.
did bookmark it. Of course I bookmarked it.
Well then.
I don't bookmark anything anymore that I don't absolutely need for the moment, just because I don't have enough bookmarks as it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. That's what I was trying to say the other day. Why haven't you started a squadron so you can share all your bookmarks, like with people that watch your stream, Trace?
Because he'd have to leave the Distance World Squadron, and he doesn't want to.
Oh, so you can only be part
be
of one?
in one squadron.
You can only be in one squadron at a time. Yep.
That's
Okay.
And I'm in the Distant World Squadron. And the reason I'm in that squadron is to get their bookmarks for when during the Distant World's expeditions.
Okay.
Although I suppose I
I
could.
was just curious.
Yeah, well, that's the primary reason.
System scan complete.
I think they need to change that so you can have more than one.
That would be
yeah,
nice.
they should.
System map.
It's ours, boss man.
It is ours. And I'm checking all these moons to see if any of these moons is terraformable. I don't think they will be, but...
Giant gas with ammonia-based life is about all.
Yeah. I mean, I had...
A lot of planets.
Yeah. I have run into a gas giant with like 3 terraformables circling it.
Oh, really?
System map, yeah.
That must have been a cool sight.
It was very interesting system. Engage.
Frame shift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Would you make up your rabbit mind?
Boing, 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 boing.
I was getting ready to jump, and then you said system map, so I just shut everything off. And then you go, engage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I had it. You know, I didn't have any alcohol tonight, so I don't. You know, my brain's too scrambled from work.
I can't do that on the road.
System scan complete.
No, it wouldn't be good for you.
Gas station.
I just left one, thank you.
Fuel scooping complete.
System map. Well, we own it. You just left what, Cody?
Gas station.
Gas station.
Ah, okay. Engage.
Nice,
He's probably
Bobby.
talking about in
Defense
real
base.
too.
No, I'm sitting. Nope.
Oh god, I can see trying to drive a truck and fly a spaceship at the same time. That would not be good.
Somebody came in here and popped the system, stole the asteroid, and then left.
Stole the asteroids. I hate it when they do that.
Mostly I see bodies with like 2 high metal content worlds.
Here's another empty.
Fuel scooping.
No one been here.
I noticed. There's only 10 though.
That's okay. 10's a good number.
Complete.
It allows them to be spread out enough that they might have one in the.
Ooh, we got some high metals in here.
Yeah. Yep, Mr. Blue Moon, chocolate will be good just about any time.
Chocolate. Is he eating chocolate again in front of us?
I think he's wishing for it.
Oh,
System map. We have a terraformable planet 1.
2 of them.
Okay.
Your K-Star wasn't that
System map.
good to me.
Well,
Well,
this
we're in. What is this one?
is a K-star. We got 2 terraformables.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Well, you held your mouth wrong when you entered the system.
So I'll fly by the first one and head for the second.
Okay. Going
But
to the
it's
first.
definitely not a red star. It is a yellow white.
It is a yellow-orange, and it has a, I think it's 15% chance to have terraformables. So, which is actually a pretty high percentage when it comes to fighting terraformables.
Yeah.
So,
I
but
believe it. Well, those 2 Earth-like we found last night in a row.
we're at
What town was
K's.
they in?
They were at K's. Another gas station? Oh no.
You only want gas stations when you're traveling 9,000 light years to someplace.
Or 25,000. That's a pretty one. I like that one. Hello, pretty planet. Goodbye, pretty planet.
I'm coming up on the dark side. Can't see crap.
Oh, go around to the light side. It's a nice looking planet.
I'll just look at your YouTube video.
Okay. It's Mr. Blue Moon's fault. I'm breaking into the chocolate.
Oh, God.
No, the opening tab broke. Damn it.
Now I'm going to have to go in the other room and get the chocolate.
Surface scan complete.
Blue Moon, you see what you started?
I've got a lovely Toblerone. My wife treats me well. Unfortunately, you can't share chocolate over 6,000 miles, so...
Yeah, don't even have Scratch and Sniff. That just sucks.
I like the nice European chocolates because they're not 50% wax like most U.S. chocolate.
Curing is caring, oh my god.
Really? The Substar has 4 terraformable high metal content worlds. That's a lot.
This one's a bit yaller.
Where's Yeller when we need him?
Yeah, I'd give this world to him.
Oh, Yellow had done been out here and had these puppies map while you were chit-chatting at the Star.
True enough. Well, no, they're not water worlds or earth lakes, so he'd be lollygagging around somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Shooting probes at us.
But he hesitates to probe Earth-likes?
Oh no! If it's an earth lake or a water world, he'll scan just that and run to it while we're scanning the rest of the system.
Yeah.
Engage.
We could never convince him. Doesn't matter who probes it. We're all going to get the same amount.
Yeah. Oh, well, someone gets their name on it.
We all do.
We all do.
It just happens to be the list of where your name falls. His name will be at the top, but Trace and mine will be right below us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like every system that we ever discovered together. If I probed it, my name's at the top. If Trace probes it, his name's at the top. But our names, both of our names, are still on.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So why does it matter if you're first or second?
Fuel scooping.
But he wanted his name to be first every time.
Fuel scooping complete.
He'd actually run over your ass to get to it, too.
You're not first, you're last.
Yep.
Well, when you run around with Trace, you find out sometimes being last is actually
okay.
the safest place.
Yep. It's hard to map when you're making me laugh, guys.
Well, put a little red X.
Oh,
Yeah, I might just have to treat you to some nostalgia by firing some probes at you, man. I'm being mumbled at.
oh, somebody got probed.
No, not yet. But it wouldn't surprise me none if I didn't see a streak go across the scope here.
Can y'all hear me better? Like,
Complete.
A little bit better, yes, sir.
System map.
I think what's happening is my the mic for my tablet is what's taking my voice. That's why y'all hear me so far away.
Oh, okay.
Well, we got Mr. Griff Rogers got just about everything here.
Yeah, I don't see anything worth. Well, besides you, worth probing.
Well,
My ship doesn't want to stop.
that's too bad. There was one I thought that might. I thought it might, but it didn't end up. So on we go.
Engage.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Where are you at? There you are.
4, 3, 2,
You know, Trace, I got to thinking here lately. It's probably best that you don't have your camera on you. It'd be comical watching you roll your eyes sometimes, or shaking your head.
fuel scooping complete.
Oh, especially since I haven't done my mustache up in weeks.
Oh no! What, you got a bird's nest going on?
I know, but it's you know, it's turned
Oh,
it's turned down rather than up.
oh! But
Uh-huh.
Water World.
You know, normally when I have it waxed up proper, it you know, it turns upward into a nice bar sinister. But right now it's just a standard handlebar.
You're playing the sinister guy on Dudley Do Right.
Oh, number 10.
Although what I thought was funny is most people these days recognize that style of mustache from the guy who played the inspector on the what the heck was that movie recent, Murder Train or whatever?
Pink Panther?
No, there was a recent movie where ooh, that's an Earth-like.
Oh, nice.
That's an Earth-like. Hello, aren't you pretty?
Hello? And what star system is this puppy?
System map. System map. This is an F.
Okay, an F.
And it's got a B as a secondary, but there's nothing good around the B. The B has got all crap.
Ice balls. Yeah.
Ice balls and gas giants at the B, yeah. But the A
Has Earth-like Water World.
Trace, I found something interesting. Something
What's that?
really odd.
what's that?
I'm orbiting one of the big yellow giants
Yeah.
that don't have much of habitable zone range.
Yeah.
And well, there's a secondary star. Now, the last two terraformables are too far away from the primary star, but they're still orbiting the primary star. But they come close enough to the secondary star.
That they're in its habitable zone. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
That's
gotta
crazy.
click that other system map up there to see how close they actually are, because just because they lay out different in the system map, when you, what is it, overty? What is
Oh
the
yeah,
name of that
the
thing?
orrery.
The map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It may show them right there by it.
Yeah. Because I'm looking and it's way too far from the primary star to be in the Goldilocks zone.
Nope, it's
But
probably in the
then
Goldilocks
when
of
I'm
the
flying, I
secondary.
see this other star right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's never seen that before.
Yep, it happens. So I'm
Yeah,
going to be
funny.
doing a flyby here on number 4, so you can you get to probe the Earth like this time.
Yeah, I know, but that one was on you. I watched you zoom by, and then all of a sudden you went and zoomed me that away, and I was like, where the hell is he going? And I was watching you.
I slowed down.
It's like, where's he going?
Is it normal to have 3 asteroid odd to me.
It's well, it's uncommon, but it's not exactly rare. 2 is pretty common. 1 is the most common. 3, yeah, it happens. It happens a reasonable number of times. 4 is rare.
Yeah.
But you will find ones with 4. That's a pretty
Yeah.
Earth-like world.
Yeah, it is.
You do that, Blue Moon. You do that. He says he's going to haul behind to get out in front of us a couple of systems, map it, and go running back and turn it in before we get there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and then oh shit, he's PlayStation 4. Damn it, I can't reach his little sorry ass.
Nope, but he could still map a system out ahead of us. On the other hand, it would get his name on the stream. If he turns
But
it in
this
before...
implies he knows when you're going to jump a few steps ahead.
Well, what he would have to do is cover a whole bunch of systems ahead of us in the direction we're headed.
To
Then
make
head-
sure he gets the one you're going to.
Yeah, then book it back to the station
Scan.
and turn him in so that when we showed up, his name would show up.
Yeah.
That would almost actually make me go buy a PlayStation 4
Just level him
and
up.
put my beginner's account on there and then come hunt you down.
Oh, he's an Xbox One.
Okay. Well, Xbox One. My son has that. And
Ooh, so you just have to go get the game.
Yeah.
And then she's coming after you, Blue Moon.
So is that how they cross by exploration?
Anything that affects the background simulation affects everybody. But we can never meet up with people from other types of game systems. So if you're on PC, you're on PC. If you're on Xbox One, you're on Xbox One. If you're on PlayStation, you're on PlayStation. But, I mean, the carriers exist in the background simulation, so the carriers are constant across everybody.
Yeah, I noticed that myself.
The market conditions, they're part of the background sim, so they're constant between everybody.
Power play.
Power play, that's constant between everybody. The names of the stars are constant between everybody. The exploration data is constant between everybody.
just not the players.
Just not the players, yep. Nah, you know, since her son already has the Xbox One, it's not much effort at all to come hunt you down.
No.
I'm on Xbox.
How can you be on Xbox? You can't be in a wing with us if you're on Xbox. Well, then again, you might have a second account, I guess.
I have this game on the Xbox as well.
Ah, okay.
And I did the community goal for both of them and got the
Nice. And yes, if you landed on a carrier of a PC player and they jump with it, you go with the carrier.
Yeah.
That is a known fact. Yes, it happens. Yes, it works. And I'm going to loop a shame because I was busy. Loop.
Oh, and
Oh.
if you happen to be in a system that's overpopulated with carriers, and just because you think you landed on your carrier, don't mean you landed on your carrier.
Look, Lynn, not everyone
That was
lands
hilarious.
on the one carrier and ends up on another, like you did.
That was hilarious. They may quite easily have fixed that bug, but that was funny. It's a good thing we didn't jump very far.
Only Lynn.
It
we
made
just
me question whether I really wanted to go on the carrier venture, though. I was like, God, I'm going to get out there and get left behind. Damn.
yeah. Well, that was the only time it happened the whole time, and
Yeah.
it was a glitch. And I'm
And I
pretty
actually
sure
think
they
what
fixed
happened
that.
was, I actually think what happened was that carrier that I was on, you couldn't buy anything from it or anything. I think it was decommissioned. So I'm just wondering if that wasn't
Oh.
the reason.
Well, this water world's kind of pretty too.
Philip, what are you in? What is all that white? Are those all cars?
He's out towards the center, Sagittarius A. Those are all stars, systems.
Oh, you see my stream? Yeah. Every one of those is a star you can go to.
They're like 1 light year apart, less than 1 light year
Yeah.
apart.
Yeah, that's pretty nutty. You are close to. You're somewhere in Corsac, aren't you?
Surface scan.
Yeah, somewhere out there.
Surface scan complete.
I'm about to reach my destination in 3 more jumps. Then I'll start heading, set it to economy, and head back to the station.
Well, okay.
Alrighty. Well, any rate, time to move on. Engage.
Preparing for war.
Charging.
It was nutty out there, Cody, because I had a 34 light year at the cutter, 34 light year jump at the time, or 32, and I set it on economy, and I was only jumping 50 light years, which should have been just 2 jumps, and it was 35 jumps to get to that 50.
Because
Because the stars were only 1 to 2 light years apart.
in between. Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
But we
Pretty
were looking
crazy
for
out
an
there.
icy ring, planets for tritium.
All right, time to head back and cash in my winnings.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, because you're driving your trucks and you don't know when you'll have time to come back.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a good idea to do that.
I'd like to get on every night. Sometimes I don't have enough signal, or sometimes I'm just getting tired.
Hmm. Well, whatever you do, drive safe.
Yep.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no dirty crack up is allowed. Only on elite. That way we can laugh at you.
Yeah, that night I was watching, talking, and driving all at the same time. I was gonna get on that night when I parked it.
This is too happy.
I'm like, I can't even be doing it.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's been some nights it's like I can't wait out for Trace, even though it's 7 o'clock. It's like I was wore out.
I think that day, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I did like 600 miles that day.
It's a long ways.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
It's all ours, boss man.
Yeah, nothing good either. Engage.
Yeah, nothing here either. Just a gas
Charging
giants
FTL.
and 90s.
Jump into a K-Star. You also want to watch jumping on them carriers, especially if they say we're buying low temp diamonds or painite or tritium at a high dollar price. You want to be real careful going to them carriers, because while you're there trying to sell your goods to them, they're jumping away
they'll
and causing
scam
you
you.
to
Fuel
go with them.
That too.
Pirates found a way to use it to their advantage.
The carrier did that not real far,
500 light years at a time.
Oh, ooh.
And the
Yeah, but it takes like 5 minutes to
System map.
boot up the FSD.
Okay, gas station. We own 2 stars. On to the next. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
I seen a boy, he was going out there to this one, and he landed on this carrier, so that if anything happened, he'd land on it because they were talking to him. And they said, yeah, go ahead, drop your fuel scoop here, get another cargo thing, and when you sell us the diamonds, you can swap that stuff out, and that way you can haul more. You can stay out longer, you haul more. You do that.
Jump
When
the
they
carrier
landed
away.
on there, yeah. When they done that, they said, we're going to program this, and we'll take you back to where you're going. And, yeah, they took it 500 light years the other way and told them, give up half your cargo or you're not going to get back.
Understood, watch me.
Fuel scoop.
Set
Well-
into economy.
Well, you would, they had him so
Not
far away, he didn't have a fuel scoop. And there was enough of them there that they just jumped out there and said, yeah, you can go ahead and try to slide through us. We're going to blow you up and collect your cargo anyways.
I said plot course.
I'm not going to plot your damn course for you. Plot it yourself.
Why does it say plot route unavailable? I'm only 6,000 light years away.
Well, that's because you're on economy, and it's not going to
Not-
plot you more than 900.
Ah, bloody hell. Okay.
Yeah, economy has a
Forgot
very
about
very short plotting range.
Okay.
Alright, that's all of that. System map.
Room 10, please.
Room 10 got, well, he got the stars anyway. Not that there was anything else really worth anything. Alright, I need to take a quick pit stop here. I will be
Oh,
right back.
that's a lot of damn stars. System.
Yeah, I'm going to fill up my coffee.
It's myself in the right direction. Zoom back in. Oh, what's the distance you said?
For what?
Can I travel around 1,000 with economy?
Neither one of those guys are on the street right now. They all walked away.
But
I thought they said 8 or 9.
40. Okay, I'll do 640. Come on, you can do it. Yep, got it.
Ha, Blue Moon, I got me a Milky Way, a Snickers, and a Payday candy bar. That way I can just choose what I want.
227 jumps just to go 640 light years away.
Yep. Look at all that money. Look at all that money you left on the table that you jumped over.
Look at all
That's
the
why I
nice
don't-
planets I
Oh.
got to.
What'd you say, Cody?
I said that's why I was smart.
Yep.
I was working one little cluster.
Well, boo-hoo, you got a Starbucks there, okay? You don't care, you'll go to the corner and get chocolate, Starbucks, and cigarettes. That's a hell of a combination.
Looks like 2 gas giants and a lot of icy bodies. Yep, that's what we have.
Alrighty. System map. Ah, yes, this was this system. Right.
I gonna make it?
Are you gonna make what?
Okay, 2 more jumps. I got a fuel start.
Yeah, that can get interesting sometimes.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
Sorry. Minor heart attack. Minor heart attack.
Oh, no, don't feel bad. I got into brown dwarf field and it's sitting there and you have to look at the galaxy map and find you a bright star to jump to. You want a weird trip, go to the Formidine Rift.
Yeah, try that in a Cobra.
No, you can't.
Gas station?
Well, I guess you can, but it'd take you forever today, but...
It's a lot of manual plotting, yeah.
Yeah, there is no plot your course. This is 1 star at a time.
Gas station.
With a lot of turning around and going back.
Yeah, a lot of turning around, going back, trying another bit.
Oh, a lot of locked systems?
No, just no stars.
Oh, okay.
You're out there at the edge.
I don't have my route set up.
Hello, Alex, and welcome to the stream.
Hey,
Hello,
Alex.
Alex.
Glad to have you along. I will check that in just a second.
What?
Blue Moon Halo wants to know where we're at.
Systems.
Oh, I'd show him, but he couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to show
System map.
where you guys were at.
Don't show him. He's gonna come out here and jump in front of us now. You know that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind that.
I know your underhanded little tricks there, buddy.
He has to.
Galaxy map.
I don't
2
care.
bodies.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Well, I'm going to do the reverse. 'Cause
And,
he gave me his system.
More
I
bad
don't
luck.
care. Show him.
A few gas giants and
Just show him where we're at.
Oh,
I mean, because even if he does come out here, we got Ed Scout. We'll just find us another route and say,
Oh, I don't think we got to worry about him anytime soon.
yeah, probably take him a few days just to get out there.
5,864 light years away.
What's its jump range?
I don't know.
Not that far.
probably about 20 or 30 at the most.
System map.
Yeah, take him a while.
Well, not really. If he's got all day to fly, he can get here.
Yeah.
Nothing good here. On to the next. Engage.
Cannot comply.
What do you
Preparing for
mean
jump.
cannot comply? Engage.
Schooling
will
FTL
comply.
engines preparing for jump.
Okay, so not only now, Anubis moved from just ignoring you to just not refusing outright disobedience
No, that wasn't
of
Anubis.
your command.
That wasn't
That's the
Anubis.
ship.
That's the
Okay.
ship.
He's been sitting there talking about eating chocolate and the ship's going there. Where's mine? Yeah, where's mine, buddy?
Commander, you are.
Yeah, you don't share your chocolate with your ship buddies.
Yeah.
Be pretty tough unless some of you are up here in New Hampshire.
Who was it? Was it May or was it the other dude that we swore up and down he stole the ice cream off the carrier and we had to chase him back for it?
That was me. Mayday.
Now you talk about a boy with a ship that would jump. Oh my God.
It took him like 3 days to get back to the bubble from way the hell out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was covering ground now.
Yeah, he did 40,000 light years in 3 days.
Wow. Okay. That's a lot.
It's impressive, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he was impressive. We were like, what was we? We were like 25,000 light years away from him. He caught us. I mean, you could just sit there. You could sit there and watch him get closer and closer and closer.
Yep.
Like,
What, you think you're a Jedi or something? I'm a Numerian. The only thing that moves me is money.
And poor Yellow was sitting there with a ship that only jumped 22 light years.
I actually caught one of your older streams, Trace. I don't know why YouTube popped it up, but it did. It was your 7th video, it seems like.
Oh, it was way back.
Taking Emerald Tablet out there.
Oh, the 7th of the Emerald Tablet series. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, going the distance, you named them. So
Yep.
it was on the way there. And he only had 8-year jump range. 8 light year.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, that was
what?
in
That
his
was
type. What
his
was
type.
it, type 6?
Type 9.
A type 9, I think.
Yeah, it's still out on the Emerald Tablet.
Yeah. How? I didn't realize anything but, like, whatchamacallit, Sidewinder had such a crappy jump range.
Nah, the Type 9 is horrible.
He didn't have it engineered out either. They didn't have that. Not even
Yeah.
a Guardian engineer.
Yeah. At any rate, engage.
Engage.
Anubis.
Within 22 light years, where we parked the
Engage.
Emerald Tablet, there was
Frameshift
a
drive.
couple times we had to pick our way through because he didn't have the jump range to make it.
Yeah, he ran out of fuel doing that sometime.
No.
There's 141 signals.
Non-human. Don't go in them.
Yeah, don't go in them.
Oh, no, I wasn't going in them, but none of them.
You may find one or two encoded in there, but most of them is going to be non-human.
Yep.
24.
So Blue Moon says it's 120 jumps for him to get to us.
Well, come on out. We'll never see you coming, and you'll never see us unless you're watching the YouTube stream.
Fuel mapping complete.
And by the time he gets to you, you'll be quite even
Somewhere else.
farther out. About time I find something. 10 planets, and we do have a valuable. A water world, it looks like.
Are you watching your stream to see if anybody's commenting to you there?
I'm watching the chat, and not
Okay.
yet. Other than M in the beginning when I had no sound.
Well, now you got sound.
I said hi, but I think he left by then.
We got you wired for
And
sound.
Emma is actually M playing on, yeah. I think I don't know whether he's playing on his mother's account or whether it got his account wrong or whatever, but
He said the game got his account wrong.
yeah. System
He
map.
typed something in a typo or something. Ooh,
Depending on how old he is, it's
very
probably his
purple
mom.
Waterworld.
I used to remember coming out there and always looking for gas giants with icy rings. Now I see them and don't even pay attention to them.
Yep. And on we go. Engage.
Charging
Monster
FTL.
World is terrible.
Cannot comply. Star, get out of my range. Get out of the road.
He
Engage.
said he can always catch a ride with a carrier. Well, if
Charging
you can find a
FTL.
carrier coming this way, more power to you.
It's the only thing terraformable, but that's okay. I like Waterworld.
Reminds me, I should see where the local DSSA carrier is.
And radio them and tell them not to let Blue Moon land. Either that or wait till he lands and then jump him someplace else.
The only problem is it takes 5 minutes to charge enough SD on those things. So he'll have time to get out before it's a lockdown.
Okay,
Need to
so
be paying
what's
attention
going
to what
on?
carriers do.
What's going on, Blue Moon, is the station that had a community goal the other week. This week and next is paying 3 times the payout on exploration data. It's 3 times what it would pay normally. So if if it would normally be $1 million, it's $3 million. So exploration data right now paying at that station is the greatest moneymaker currently in the game.
By far.
Well, yeah, pretty much. System
Yeah,
map.
by far.
What did he say? It's us.
It's ours. Doesn't look like there's
Here's
anything
an
good.
idea. Here's an idea, or something you can sink your teeth in. Raven, you are.
Engage.
When Trace and I was coming back to the Emerald Tablet, we were jumping like 9,000 light years from his carrier to another carrier, which was, I don't know, 250 jumps, 400 jumps, 300 jumps, something like that. And when we got there, we turned in 496 million credits. Okay, times that by 3.
Yeah.
That's close to a billion credits just for that jump.
Nope, it's anybody.
I made 1.4 bill just during the CG.
Anybody gets the triple payout at Betancourt Station. But you have to turn the data in at Betancourt Station.
Yep.
Blue Moon. If you're on Xbox, look me up. Daywalker 2639. We can fly together.
Then I can have you shoot him for me.
See, no. Blue Moon, I won't be that way.
If he comes out, oh, she's pretty water world.
That was only 500 light seconds. 9 planets in it. Goodness gracious, that took a while.
System
18 planets, mostly gas giants
System
and
map.
icy.
We own the whole system. Isn't that lovely?
Yep, and this is a K-star.
Yep, and it got a lovely water world at Planet 3. That's all it has this time. Okay. Heading to the pretty water world.
I set it on economy. And
How many times are you going to tell us that?
Oh,
no,
another 5.
I'm not done. And that's when I start getting a lot of good planets.
That's because of the stars you got picked.
Well, I'm at another K-star who told me to pick K.
Yep, K's are good. Colby, you said it's Daywalker 273?
No, 2639.
2639, Blue Moon. And I don't think there's a space in it.
No, I don't think there is, but I'd have to turn the Xbox on and look. I never can remember.
I actually remembered to slow down while I was talking that time.
Well, I'm glad you're going to probe this because I'm finishing off my candy bar.
I only allowed myself 1 bite of chocolate.
I do not have that kind of self-control. Oh, shame on you, Philip.
What?
So far, shame on you.
What did I do?
When you find it, you'll know.
surface scanned by 50.
Oops.
Surface scanned.
Did he leave a goodie behind?
No,
Uh,
I'm waiting to see how long. I'm waiting to see
It
how
was
long.
the Rocky.
No, no.
Where you are.
engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Lynn, do you know what I'm
FTL
talking
engines
about?
and preparing for jump.
I looked over there. I think I saw what you saw, but geez, you know. It took me a minute to figure out where the hell you was.
Trace, I think you can vouch for me when I say this. Philip, people are going to watch you because you interact with them.
Yeah.
Fuel scoping.
Oh,
Look at your comments.
oh, hi, Cody. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I was busy scanning, and when I'm scanning FS, and I get really
Yeah.
focused. Sorry about that.
That's why I have it on a second computer.
But can you, Trace, can you agree with me though?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're going to get your viewers by interacting with them.
Yep, that's exactly why I have a second computer showing that. Cody, Blue Moon wants to know where you were 6 days ago.
Perfectly fine.
Where I was 6 days ago?
Yeah, on your Xbox.
Oh goodness, I have no idea.
Okay.
Trace,
Yep.
second computer wouldn't have helped.
I was at the community hall with that.
What'd you say, Philip?
The second computer would couldn't have helped. It really was my fault. I was focused on FS and the system. Like,
Okay.
really focused on it.
System map.
The chat is fully visible on the right side of my screen.
Okay. Okay, he found you, Cody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I was at the community call. Turning in on my stuff.
Yeah. All right, ready to move on. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing for war.
12 planetary bodies, and we have. Looks like a water world, but it could be a water giant.
I think what Cody was telling you is that with you interacting with us so much, you still need to pay a lot of attention to your stream, or you're going to miss somebody and piss them off.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the bad rep. Well, I wouldn't go watch his stuff. He won't talk to you. He's too busy talking to them other people, but never pays attention to his own channel.
Yeah, when you have a channel, that has to be your primary focus, paying attention to the people on it. Otherwise, they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I misread that, Blue Moon? All right.
I did look at the chat like a minute earlier, but he posted after, and I was busy FSing. So, yeah, it's my fault.
And if your channel gets as busy as Trey's, then I'm going to say you're going to have to figure out some other time to talk because you're going to be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to get confusing, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't at all. Either one of you.
That's the reason why I don't want another, that's the reason why I won't do one, because if somebody gets to chatting and then I get to chatting and Trace gets to chatting with his chat, and everybody's confused.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Looks like these planets might be far away.
All right, so Cody, what Blue Moon was actually looking for was whether or not you were on 6 days ago. He's trying to figure out which was the right account. But he's got you.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I honestly, I think it was. Oh, man.
system scan.
System map.
Man, I don't even remember the last time I checked. I know it was last week when the CT was just about to hit.
Oh, you want to log on to every account you can every day between now and Christmas if possible, so you get your free arcs.
Yeah. Free arcs. Yeah.
Get some free questions.
Arcs. The in-game cash.
That you buy your paint jobs and junk with?
Yeah. Not bad. Only about 10k away. One
Good. On we go.
content
Engage.
terraformable and a non-terraformable water world.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
And we about went through those
Charging
50
FTL.
jumps there, boss man. We're at 20. This will be, when we land, and this next one will be 23 jumps to the end. And then I'll plot us another way. But I've been plotting 50 just in case we decide just think, time to turn around and go back. Not only that, if Blue Moon comes out here and jumps ahead of us, I can always swap horses.
I would change directions, and then he's got it too far the wrong way, yeah.
Yeah.
fuel scoping.
It's such a shame it's not cross-platform, so you can spin around in your cutter and slap a ship with your pylon.
Well, I think what he wants to do is he wants to get out ahead of us so that
He
we
wants
run it.
to snipe you.
No,
Snipe your planet.
he wants to get his name on the stream,
Oh, okay.
which I fully understand.
He wants us to jump in the system, and it says Mr.
With
Blue
his
Moon has
name.
been here.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we can do that, Mr. Blue Moon. Let's
Yeah.
just find where you've been. That's your first discovery, and we can jump
Cody.
there, and we can have you.
It's DC and it's disconnecting, I think.
Oh, I thought it said 13, not 31.
That's a little difference.
Cody, you're still there.
It's you.
No?
Cody's
He has
just fine.
no shields all of a sudden.
Yeah, no.
Nope. What did he run into?
That depends. Give me a sec. I'm gonna scan this guy and
System scan complete.
if neither one is terraformable, the metal-rich body is about twice as valuable as the high metal content. However, far more often you find a terraformable high metal content than a terraformable metal-rich body. In fact, I have yet to find a terraformable metal-rich body.
Yeah, I never found one either.
Now let me check the
Okay.
codec to see if it's possible.
Okay,
The
here you
Kodak
go.
says
High
it's
metal,
possible, I think.
high metal content planet. Non-terraformable is worth 169,000. A metal-rich body, not terraformable, is worth 380,341.
Yeah, 3 times its value.
My first page is worth 8.8 million.
No,
Nice.
but when you click it, you're going to get it times 3.
Let's see. I thought that was times 3 already.
No,
You have
it
to sell
no.
it first.
What it tells you, the value it tells you is value it tells you on that screen is the standard value. When you sell it, it gets that 3 times over.
Okay, so now this is telling me the systems that I discovered. Which
Yeah.
are worth another 26 million.
Yep.
It doesn't really tell you the true number of what you're getting, but once you leave the screen and look at your earnings, look how many credits you all of a sudden have, you'll see you earned a lot more than that.
And pay attention for your first discoveries, those ones that never was discovered before, before you. And another page will come up and it'll tell you. Pay attention to what it tells you you're getting for those.
Yeah, you get a bonus.
Yep. All right, we own it. Nothing good here. Time to move on.
Ready when you are.
Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
Anthony was shocked. We did 27 planets, or 27 systems, excuse me. And when we went back to turn in, all of the credits he made off those 27 systems was like 124 million credits.
Yep.
What were y'all saying about the second screen?
That the second screen that
there should
pops
be a
up
second
after you
screen
sell will be like your first discoveries.
The accolades?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one, that's the screen I'm at now, and it says, you earned the following accolades, and it was worth 26 million.
Nice.
I ain't complaining. Second page is only 263,000 credits.
So that'd be that'd be 600,000 maybe. Depends whether it's first discoveries or not.
And I earned another 388 accolades for discoveries. Now, hey, I got another mill,
Yeah.
and then I still have some of these other ones that I can't sell.
Yeah, because they're too close.
Yeah. I mean, we're only playing on this account, what, 4 days, 88 million? I'm not.
Yeah, don't you wish you could make real money that fast?
Insane.
Oh. I made money after that fast. I wouldn't be driving this truck.
Oh, another thing too, if you're around here pretty shortly, I don't know when, but Darkwing Duck is going to do his 5 black markets, and if you're in the area, you just stop by and we'll get yours done at the same time we get his done, because I'm going to get the materials and just hang out at the station in front and drop it off, let him pick it up, and he scoot in here and get it.
But that will be up
What
to
is it?
Christmas, won't it?
No, whenever he decides he wants to do it.
Because the CGs,
Yeah, it'll probably be shortly after Christmas, yeah.
Credit.
System map.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
The 3 times bonus will still be on.
Okay, one of the engineers you unlock by interacting with 5 black markets.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so the way to do that is you get a friend to pick up 5 pieces of 5 tons of hydrogen fuel. Abandon it. Abandon one. You pick it up, run it into the station, drop it off at the black market. Go to the next black market in the area, rinse and repeat. Then your 5 black markets are done. Quick, easy, low risk.
Yeah, there's a little bit of trick to it though. You got to drop out of the wing with each other and just have direct communication. Because if you're still in the wing, I can pick it up all day long and it's not stolen.
I got it.
We found that out.
Yeah.
So how would I have direct communication?
Silent running and heat sinks.
And that's
If I
basic.
can do it, you can do it.
Basically, you get a ship. Well, actually, your Cobra is one of the best ships at doing it.
Yeah.
You turn your shield off, and you basically pick up the illegal cargo. You charge at the station. When you get to 7.5 kilometers, you request docking. As soon as you receive it, you go silent running. And as soon as you get, you fire off a heat sink so that you disappear. And as soon as you get into the mail slot, you restore your heat signature drop 0 down to 0. Well, yeah, you can do it with auto docking. I don't usually do it that way, but you can use auto dock. It'll drop you right onto your slot.
But as soon as you through your mail slot, you can turn your silent running off.
Yep, because they can't scan you in there anymore.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Yep. Which is why it's actually easier, despite the fact you have to get through the mail slot, it's easier to do it at a, one of the orbital stations than an outpost. Because an outpost, you could be scanned by one of the system ships all the way to the point where you're not just on the pad but in the station. You have to be in the station and the thing close over you before you're immune to their scans. When you're going to one of those orbital stations, as soon as you're through the mail slot, they can't scan you anymore.
And to me, the orbitals was easier because you could line up with the mail slot and just boost into it when you got close enough to request docking. As soon as they approved it, you hit silent running and hit a heat sink and just scoot right on in.
Guys, I think there's an easier way to do that. If you take on a mission and just cancel the mission, abort the mission that requires transfer of goods,
That costs you rep.
I don't think it gets a high priority of piracy. Instead, it's considered stolen, but it's not piracy.
It
So I
also
don't
knocks
think
your
you
rep
get
down.
a bounty
Yeah.
on your head.
It knocks your rep down.
Yes.
And if you
But
get
you
scanned
can-
while you have the illegal cargo, you will also get a bounty.
Okay, I got ever increasing fines, but no bounty.
No, I got a bounty because I had stolen goods on me when I first started this game because I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
Right. So what happened to you, Philip, is you got a fine for aborting the mission with the cargo on board.
Yeah.
If you then got scanned with that illegal cargo on board, you would also get a bounty.
I got scanned a few times, I think.
Nope. I would doubt it. Unless they've
Okay,
changed
then
the...
I managed to get into 5 different, 4 because the first one is a freebie. 4 different stations without getting scanned.
That's entirely possible.
Evidently.
It's also entirely possible that they changed things, but I don't think they did. Illegal cargo is illegal cargo. You get scanned with illegal cargo on you, and you're bountied.
Oh, okay.
At any rate, shall we move to the next system?
Yes, sir.
Engage.
Why do you think that we're always so
Charging FTL.
what do you call that? Picky when we're out at the nav beacon and the canisters drop? Because if we happen to pick one of them up and a ship scans us before we can get in Super Cruise and out of the nav beacon, we just got a bounty on us, and then now you got to jump out of that system and find your interstellar system to land that to pay the bounty off.
So what ship should I buy?
Your Cobra is just fine.
Yeah, the Cobra's just fine.
You could do this in a... Any small ship is fine for doing this.
I
Eagle
did it
would
in
be even
Sidewinder.
better, probably. But the Cobra's fine.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, Lynn did it in a Sidewinder. I did it originally in, I think, a Python. But it's easy enough to do in a Cobra. It's easy to do in just about any small or medium ship.
Yep.
Really doesn't matter. Small's kind of easier. System map.
Right, but I'm talking about just what kind of ship should I buy next for
Oh, okay.
fighting?
What do you want it for?
Yeah, at this point, you're going to have to choose what you want your ship to, what you're working towards. If you do, actually, you're going to have so much money after this
Yeah.
thing.
You can buy as many ships as you want.
Not quite.
Not quite, but
Yeah,
you.
not really. Because I don't know when I'll be able to get on again. You know what I mean? After tonight.
Right. If you're looking for, a general purpose ship that's a pretty darn kick-ass fighter, you can look at something like a Python. If you're looking at a dedicated fighting ship in that price range, you're looking at something like a Mamba or a Crate.
Right, Mark II?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would not want to do combat in a Crate Phantom.
No.
It-
Phantoms are not combat ships. They
Philip,
could have everything else.
let him finish.
Well, he made my point anyway.
But you get mixed up because you don't know who to listen to.
If depending on what else you want to do, there's different ships for different things. If you want to just head out into the deep dark and continue exploring, it's hard to go wrong with a Diamondback Explorer or an Asp Explorer. Either one.
Phantoms are great too.
That's true. Crate Phantom is a decent exploration ship. If you want to go and start unlocking the Guardian and
Engineering blueprints.
all the blueprints, the Asp Explorer is pretty much. I mean, it's one of the few, that type of general thing where you're going to want a surface exploration vehicle, a specific loadout with
point.
you know, good jump range, and the point defense for handling the drones and stuff. It's hard to go wrong with an ASP. I haven't looked at the Phantom for that. It might still work for that. I don't know. If you're going to be unlocking engineers and stuff like that, with going out and gathering the raw materials, I mean, either a Crate Phantom or an ASP Explorer will get you out to the far systems that are easy to farm the raw materials. The Crate Phantom is probably better than the ASP at getting data, because it's quicker. It's a faster ship. And when you're in around at a space station, you know, scanning wakes, it's the Phantom's a nice ship because it's very, very quick and agile. Could spin around a lot like the Mamba does. I prefer the Mamba for that, but the Mamba is a more expensive ship. Mamba's a hell of a lot of fun.
What, 50 mil?
The same as a Python.
Oh, okay.
Well, the Crate Phantom is 37 million. I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at it at this station.
Yes.
And it's got an additional multi-seat. Plus the storage is bigger. The
Yep,
carbon.
it has
Yeah.
great compartments, optional.
Yeah, let me pull up
Module.
Coriolis and see what I got. Crate Phantom.
A water world. Nurseland? Or nice
Oh, the Mamba is considerably faster, but that's a pretty darn fast ship.
Rocky Ice.
And it does have some pretty good internal compartments. So the Crate Phantom is a very versatile ship.
Everything but combat.
Pretty much, yeah.
And he'd probably be all right at combat if he had a cutter with him.
Well, anything will be decent in combat if you have a cutter as a wingman.
Well, I don't know. I kind of like that Corvette when we're in that conflict zone. That combat zone.
See, that's what I really want is the cutter.
Yeah,
Cutter's
you
good.
start grinding the mirrors
Okay.
for that.
So if you want the cutter, you want to start heading towards a Python. And here's why. The Python has the best internals. Okay? And what you're going to want to do to earn the rank, the Imperial rank, to get the cutter, is you're going to want to go down to a system called Robigo. There's a couple of small stations out there that have passenger missions running to a couple of systems over. And the Python, you can get more passenger cabins on than the other similar ships.
Can you actually get more
What was that
passengers
system called?
than on a Phantom?
Yes, you can get more than on a Phantom because it's got an extra class 6 slot. Robigo.
Oh, okay, it has
Um,
2 class 6s.
Yeah. Robigo is
Okay.
Robigo. And that is the system where it is easiest to grind Imperial rank. By far. And so the way you're going to want to... There's a... Down to Earth Astronomy does a great tutorial on it. On how to set your ship up. And there's a couple other people that do as well. But how to set your ship up, what you want to do when you get down there. So basically you're going to fly down there, gathering exploration data on the way. You want to go to the 2 small stations in that system and sell out enough of your exploration data to become allied with them, with each of the factions, so that you get the best missions. Then you're going to go over to a system nearby called CEOS, that's CEOS. And that's where you're going to get your passenger cabins and stuff. And it's where you're going to park your shields. Because you don't want to run with shields. That gets in the way of a passenger cabin. So you're running shieldless with heat sinks. And you go to the actually after Christmas, when this thing is done, I'm actually going to be taking Macduff Darkwing down there to do exactly this. Okay? So I'm going to take all the money that Darkwing makes doing this. I'm going to head down there, become friendly with those two factions, jump over to CEOS, dump my shields and anything I don't need, and fill up on passenger cabins. And that you're yeah, it's not that far. But I would do that after Christmas, after this exploration thing is over, because you want this money to outfit your Python.
Yep.
So you use this thing to gather the money, go sell your current ship and get into a Python. In fact, if you want, you and I could go do it together after Christmas.
I'm down for that. It's just hard for me to get off. I mean, I wish I could get off.
I understand that. But you can also, I mean, you do have access to YouTube, so you could watch my stream when I go do it, and you can see. And I'm probably going to be there a couple of weeks until I max out my Empire rank.
It don't take long.
It doesn't take long, but if you do it any other way, it takes over a month.
You can do courier missions, but that takes forever because you only get like a point or 2 points.
Yeah.
There's two ways to rank quickly. One way is doing mercy missions, and the other way is doing passenger missions.
Yeah, I was doing passenger missions to try to get that up there.
Yeah, and the Robigo run is an ideal setup.
Robigo was federal.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't think so. No, CEOS is federal. Robigo is Empire.
Oh, okay.
So you have two sets of systems down there, and CEOS is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good.
That's the thing with all kinds of mission stuff. You have to wait until they refresh constantly.
No, the thing with Robigo is it's a tourist mission to a system that's like for an unmodified Python is 2 jumps away.
Oh, okay.
So what you do is you go in, you fill up, and there's a specific layout you want for your cabins. So you want your one of your top slot cabins to be a business class, and then everything else is economy. And that is the most efficient loadout as far as people have experimented and found out. And so you take that, and you're running without shields. And whenever you're coming in with passengers, since most of your passengers are going to be wanted, you come into the station, and as soon as you come into the station and see there's probably going to be a ship hanging around the station, you pop a heat sink on your way in. That way they can't scan you. You land, immediately go into the station and kick everybody off the ship. But you're using the heat sink, and sometimes you have to pop 2. Very rarely. But so, if somebody's right on your tail when you pop in, sometimes you have to do 2. Usually they're on the opposite side of the instance, and you get halfway to the station before you have to pop one. And so you pop a heat sink, you land, and then get yourself inside so that they can't scan you while you're sitting on the landing pad. And then, get everybody off the, get all your passengers off the ship and pick up a new load. Make sure you refill.
When you are, sir.
Oh, yes. I'm busy talking rather than jumping.
No worries.
Yeah, and I think this will be the last because we're after 10 o'clock. Engage.
Oh, are we now?
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing to
Yeah,
fly.
he's still not
Oh,
on.
yes, we are.
He's still not on vacation yet.
Nope, this is my last week of work. 4 more days. Actually, today's Tuesday. 3 more days. And it looks like the snowstorm has slowed down. It will get here on Thursday instead of Wednesday. So we'll see if I have power Thursday night.
So basically, I shouldn't buy another ship right now if I'm going to head down there and do that.
No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't buy one now. I'd go through this community goal and then go set yourself up a Python. And jump range.
Permit to get into Rubicon?
Nope, no permit required.
Gas
System
station.
map.
Now, I am Ranger in exploration. How
Uh-huh.
far off am I from the lead?
Good
Oh,
question.
okay, hang on. You said you're a ranger?
I'm a Ranger, and I'm almost 60% through Ranger.
Okay, after Rangers, Pioneer, and then Elite. When you get
Wow.
done with this exploration,
Yeah,
you
you'll
should be
elite.
When you get done with this exploration tour, you should be Elite. Because you need 130 some odd thousand, 130. Shit, I forgot.
It's like 1.2 million.
Yeah. Ready when you are if you want to jump one more.
Yeah, let's get one more. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's
Charging
here.
FTL.
I actually have a generator, but not big enough for the whole house, and it doesn't run right now.
Which defeats the purpose of the generator.
Yeah.
I guess he forgot the conversation we had yesterday.
Yeah, I remember.
I hate that fucking generator. It's only been, I've used it successfully once. Every other time I've tried to use it, the spark plug has been dead. The engine, it's like, oh man.
Complete.
It has been far more cost than benefit. I'd love to get a Tesla Powerwall.
Ooh, we got a water world in here.
Well, that's a good system to end on then.
Oh, guess what? I have a water world too. At least one, maybe two.
Ooh, we got a
I finally
double.
end on a good note for once. There's one of them. Nope, just
We got a
one, but
double.
I'm happy with one.
We got a double.
System
Oh,
scan
nice.
complete.
System map.
And they're all...
Oh, wait a second. I might have an Earth-like too. I'll have to wait to see.
Yeah, that one's terraformable. Oh, that's a high metal contents. Neither water world is terraformable, sadly. So we've got a terraformable high metal content and 2 water worlds. So I will do a flyby on the high metal content and get the water world since they're a tandem pair. Where are you? I'm turning.
It's behind you.
Yeah, I gotta get around the star. The star's in the way.
Yeah, no. I about ran into it when I turned around. It was like, ooh.
So, what's the
Yeah.
better shield generator? The 4C shield generator or the 4C bi-weave?
Bi-weave. If you're sticking with a 4C, you take the bi-weave. It beats the hell out of the standard. The 4C bi-weave compares with a 4A.
Okay.
And that's
Yeah,
without
I mean, that's the
engineering.
best you can get, is a
Yeah.
4C.
Yeah, and that's without engineering, and with engineering, they're also comparable, but they've got different strengths and weaknesses. But if you've only got 4C and 4C bi-weave available, go for the bi-weave.
Well, I have a 4E in it now.
A 4D? Oh, I'd rather have the bi-weave.
I thought he said E.
Oh, E? Oh, God. Echo? Oh, Jesus. Get rid of the Echo. It's a heavy hunk of junk.
But, you know, I was limited to funds when I built the ship.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a high metal content terraformable and a non-terraformable water world.
So for pure jump range, mostly your Ds are what you want because they're light, except the FSD itself, which you want the best FSD you can grab.
In the higher slot.
In the high...
So I should move my lightweight alloy down.
No, you can't. I mean, it's got a fixed jump drive size.
That's right. It's the Guardian Engineer that you can.
Yeah,
move
that's
around
different.
and-
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, wrong
Wrong component.
module.
Oh, shoot. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing, and I just scanned this guy. Okay, it's going to be one of those nights.
Stand by
No worries.
100%. Surface
Yeah, I've got
complete.
a 4A frame ship.
Well, that's the good thing. And most of your gear after that, if you're just going for jump range, should be Ds. But given the area you're in, the 4C bi-weave shield is a nice thing to have. I would actually take that over the 4D, just because it's better protection and it comes up really fast.
I've got plenty of extra power, so I was able to put that in without overloading anything. Because, I mean, most of my optionals are empty except for my fuel scoop and the shields and my surface scanner
Yep.
and my planetary approach. Everything else is empty.
Yep.
So, it's super cruise. And the only reason I keep Super Cruise is when I find those systems where things are like 200,000 light seconds away, I just pop the Super Cruise on and let her fly.
Yep. I understand that entirely. Much as I don't like them, I understand that entirely.
Well,
Yeah.
it's the time I use it.
For combat reasons, I have a zero dead zone on my stick. When you're trying to fly long distances, it means you have to keep your hand on the stick the whole way.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to make a big loop.
No, I'm using Xbox.
Oh, okay, so that's even different, yeah. All right, I'll do a flyby on this one you're approaching, Lynn, and then I'll head to the other one.
You going by 5 or 6?
I'm going to fly by 5, which you're right at, and then I'm going to head for
Okay.
6, which is behind me now.
Okay, doke.
That way we can make this at least somewhat efficient, even though I screwed up the last one.
That's the reason why I was just kind of easing it behind you, because, like, okay, I'm going to watch for probes. And then I went, pew, pew. And I went, okay, on to the next one.
Yep. That's a pretty planet.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate the allowing me to go on. I appreciate it, but I gotta go get some busy.
You got to get your shut-eye, yeah. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good
Cody.
night.
Sleep well.
All right, guys. Blue Moon. Oh, can you guys still hear me?
He can still hear you.
Yeah.
All right, Blue Moon. When I get back on the Xbox again, I'll look you up. It should be on there. And hopefully we can meet up and fly together. I've been looking for a week date on the Xbox.
Yep. And yeah, it wouldn't matter. The internet would be down even if my power was down. So even if I had power, it wouldn't matter. All right. All right. There's that system. Get a notification when you.
Okay, this looks like a
And
good
it should be
place
here. This was.
Okay.
for me to
There you
stop
go.
the stream.
Scan.
Thank
Okay.
you for viewers. Thank you for anyone viewing this stream. Thanks, M
Yeah.
and Cody in the chat. Sorry, M, for
And this
here we
this
go.
is why it
Counting
this
up
is
with
why
the
it's
fire.
tough
Here we
with
go, huh?
this is why it's tough with multiple streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually have to split off before we start doing the stream goodbyes, Philip, because then it
Okay.
ends up on both streams, and we don't want to have that. So
Okay.
at this
So
point,
we should disconnect.
yeah, I'm going to wish you good night, and if you'll drop out of the stream, I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay. Goodbye, Lynn and Trace. Thanks.
Later.
Thanks again. Yep.
And we'll let him drop off. All right. Oh, Ronald, you're still with us. Great. It's good to have you along. All right. I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the stream this evening. We had a decent number of people watching. I really do appreciate you coming along. And for those who joined us in chat, Ronald Crookshank, thank you. Mr. Blue Moon Halos, thank you as well. And I think that's everybody besides Lynn, Philip, and Cody, who were nice enough to join me in the wing. So we will pick this stream up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time as usual. If I'm able to do so, I will fly as Commander Macduff Darkwing prior to this stream, but that is not a guarantee. I do like to do that, but that depends on whether or not I actually can get done with work in time to do it. In any case, thank you all for coming along. That's all we have time for. This is Trice Majestus signing out.